Okay, so blockchain. It's one of those things, right? Like you hear about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency going crazy, but then you kind of forget about it.
Yeah.
But it's actually so much bigger than that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And I was reading this article called Blockchain, the tech that could save us or trap us. And like it just got me thinking about all the possibilities. I mean, imagine unhackable elections.
Wow, yeah.
Or charities, like actually knowing that 100% of your donation is going where it's supposed to.
Right, to the source.
Yeah, or never having to worry about like your paycheck getting lost.
Direct deposit straight to you.
Yeah, like directly to you securely. It's like, that sounds pretty utopian, doesn't it?
It does, it really does. But I think, any technology this powerful, it's a double-edged sword, really.
Yeah, and that's what I liked about this article.
Yeah.
It doesn't just focus on all the good stuff.
Right.
It's like, hey, be careful, there's a dark side here too.
For sure.
So maybe we should start with the basics. What exactly is blockchain for someone who, like, maybe they've heard the word but don't really get it?
So blockchain, at its most basic, is a decentralized digital ledger.
Okay.
And immutable, which is important.
Immutable. So that means like...
It can't be changed.
Oh, okay.
So once something's on the blockchain, it's there.
Gotcha.
And it's decentralized. So think of it like a spreadsheet that everyone has access to, but no one person controls it.
Okay, so kind of like if I make a change on my copy of the spreadsheet,
right,
everyone else sees that change.
Exactly. Everyone has the same version.
Okay, so how does that, like, I guess, prevent hacking?
Well, every transaction is given its own unique, what they call a hash.
Okay.
It's like a fingerprint, but digital and basically impossible to fake. And then these transactions, they get grouped into blocks.
Blocks, okay.
And each block links to the one before.
So it's like a chain.
Exactly, a blockchain.
Yeah.
So to change one block, you have to change every single block that came before it.
Oh, wow. So that's pretty much impossible.
Pretty much.
Okay, so it's secure. I get that.
Yeah.
But how does this, solve real-world problems?
Well, the article mentioned elections.
Yeah. Unhackable elections.
Right. So think about it. Each vote is a transaction recorded on the blockchain.
So no one can mess with the votes.
Exactly. Full transparency. You can track everything.
Wow. Yeah.
Increase trust in the process.
That could be huge. I mean, especially like you think about all the places where there's doubts about
Absolutely, yeah.
election integrity.
Yeah. Big implications.
And they talk about charities too, right?
Oh, yeah. Blockchain could revolutionize charitable giving.
How so?
Well, you donate, and then you can track your money every step of the way. No more wondering, did it really go where they said it would? Full transparency.
Yeah.
You see the impact firsthand. I think it could really boost donor confidence.
Yeah, because like right now it's like you just kind of have to trust.
Right. Take their word for it.
Yeah. Okay, so it's secure. It can prevent corruption.
Yeah.
What's the catch? Because there's always a catch, right?
Right. Well, this is where things get a little bit, I guess, scary.
Yeah, this is the trap us part of the article, I guess.
Exactly. That same immutability, the thing that makes it so secure, can also be used for control, like total control and surveillance. They brought up China's digital yuan.
Yeah, that was kind of creepy.
Right. Imagine a government being able to track every single purchase you make, where you travel, everything.
And it's all permanent?
All permanent. And like, what if you do something they don't like?
Yeah, it's like it's there forever.
It's there forever. And then there's this whole concept of code is law.
Code is law. What does that even mean?
So basically, the rules of the blockchain, they're written in the code.
Okay.
So let's say, hypothetically, your carbon footprint goes above a certain level, and that's all tracked on the blockchain, right?
Yeah.
Boom, automatic penalty, higher taxes, maybe you can't use public transport anymore.
Wait, what? Just like that?
Just like that. The code decides.
That's pretty scary.
Yeah, it is. It takes away human judgment,
Yeah. And what about this whole thing with Bitcoin being anonymous?
Right. So that's kind of a myth. It's more like pseudonymous.
Pseudonymous?
It means the transactions aren't directly linked to your name.
Okay.
But sophisticated people, they can still trace it back to you.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Law enforcement's getting really good at tracking stuff on the blockchain. And there are companies, like, their whole business is figuring out who's behind those Bitcoin transactions.
So much for the Wild West of finance, huh?
Not so wild anymore.
And there was another thing in the article that really struck me.
Yeah.
The environmental impact.
Oh, yeah, the energy consumption.
Yeah, it's like this decentralized technology uses more energy than some countries.
It's a real problem.
Yeah.
Mining Bitcoin takes a ton of electricity.
So what's the solution? I mean, it sounds like blockchain has the potential to be amazing, but also really dangerous.
Yeah, like how do we make sure it doesn't turn into this, like, digital prison? The article asks that, too.
Right, like how do we get the good stuff without the bad?
Right. It's all about being proactive, I think. Having open conversations about the risks, setting up safeguards.
Yeah, like regulations and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And it has to prioritize freedom and privacy.
So it's not really about the technology itself,
No.
but about how we use it.
Exactly. How we implement it, how we govern it.
Man, this is heavy stuff.
It is. It's a crossroads, you know?
Yeah.
We could have this incredible future with blockchain, more transparency, more fairness, but it could also go really bad.
Yeah, like Big Brother, but on a whole other level.
Exactly. So it comes down to us, you know? We got to be informed, we got to talk about this stuff, and we got to fight for the future I want.
So, like, what do we want to build with blockchain?
Right. What kind of world?
Yeah, that's the question, isn't it?
It is. What kind of world do we want?
Okay, well, on that note, definitely give me a lot to think about.
Me too.
Thanks for joining me on this deep dive.
Anytime.
And to everyone listening, you know, what do you think? What kind of future do you want to see with blockchain?
Yeah.
Let's keep this conversation going.